What did you do then? I gave chase, of course. Oh, no, not me. The killer, I mean. He gave chase. Mr. Wright, please try to remain calm. Mr. Wright here is only trying to fluster you with baseless accusations. Oh, alright. Thank you, Miles. Then you did her on with a single blow. Thwap? That doesn't sound like a savage attack from your earlier testimony. Oh, yes. Well, I am a man of peace, you see. Phoenix, he's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something. But it won't be easy. Alright, let's present this. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you'll be able to see. Here. Well, not that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell, and the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Ooh. It's a cute face. Mr. White? Gonna go fucking like Super Saiyan on me? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor? Miss Mia? Looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crimes now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order, order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He orders his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break! As in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay and Co. law offices. This is when I saw the cursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. See, however, it is a fact that Mr. White had been in the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fang Law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. This is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over, by the sound? Correct, this is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Like Phoenix. Do you have proof? April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. Was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Faye and Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. If I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Faye and Co. law offices. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's well enough that I can bluff him something off. Broken beyond recognition. It's on the nightstand. This glass looks fucking shattered to shit. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. Time is you to come to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. You can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost a trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, fainted again. Hey, Phoenix. God, there's no other way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Ooh, she busty too. You're Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? You accepted your defeat in court. It appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right, I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's why I came here to tell you. But you don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix. White wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Ah, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase September 4. September 4? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say about his testimony? That he was there about a week? Some shit. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. See, for a glass light stand, the date of purchase is the day before the murder. Damn, everyone be busting this big. Oh, now they're showing her titties out and everything. That's funny. Court will now convene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... Rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. And let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Look closely at this. See this word Maya written on the blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. The date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Cole offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Ooh, my goodness, this guy's like... Well, Mr. White, can you get out of this one? Can you? No, it's impossible. Oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Huh? What? No way he could worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot it's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Go. I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his writ. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Huh. Another inquiry. This is going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilty is obvious. There's no need to prolong the trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a date to ascertain whether these new claims have been any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me after all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. Yeah. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix? Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Just stop. Desist. Halt. Please, stop. Make him stop. How did you get a list? Get that list. Mr. White, admit you're guilty. Right here, right now. Or else this will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. Well, you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Woo! Go busty ass. That is all. This court is adjourned. Is she only busty because she's channeling Mia? Or she always been busty? Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations, you're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. Can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! Not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9? The office? See you later. Chief, Mia. "9:02 p.m. In here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. Pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Well, you should see your face. Mia. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Looked like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. You said that what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners. I think she's busty, man. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Right in coal offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. She ain't busty at all. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. The end. Brand new episode has been added. Well, looks like fucking Gundam battle. Alright, so that's the end of episode 2. I think that's a good place to leave off. So, again, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys been enjoying. And I'll see you guys next time. Alright, later.